You broke your hammer? I'm so embarrassingly bad at this game. Why is this broken? Knuckles.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the channel. I narrated this video, but the rest of my videos aren't narrated. I was just trying something out. Regardless, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I get on the train. It's my first day on the job, right? I get on the train and I write my name down on my name tag because for some reason it's not already printed on.
Sarah, did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Hope passengers can read my scribble. It's your own fault if your handwriting's that bad.
I don't know about you guys, but I have good handwriting. Anyway, I go to talk to my boss about my first day and how it'll look, and he's actually retiring. He's retiring on my first day. Why did you wait till now to tell me this? So the conductor tells me how state of the art this train is and how it's used for events and whatnot. I didn't even know event trains were a thing, and now I'm wondering how expensive this train is. Anyway, my job is basically making sure everyone else is good. Sounds simple enough, right? It sounds simple enough. The main cast finally appears, and oh my god, I love their outfits. I'm so happy Amy convinced them to commit to the party's theme. This only made me wish I could customize my own character because I look like an NPC. Speaking of my character, I hate my own dialogue so much.
Why am I... Okay.
The conductor tells me it's time to collect all the tickets, so that's what I do. I start with Espio, who for some reason can low-key read my mind.
There's a calmness about him, something about his presence puts me at ease. You considered me calm? Did I? Please tell me she didn't say that out loud. I studied ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Oh, okay, well.
I meet the hand of the train, which made me question how many people exactly were working with me. Am I like the only employee? Naturally, I asked Vector for his ticket next, who already lost it somehow.
Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have missed Vector. You just got on the train.
After giving Vector a disappointed look, I quickly found his ticket. It wasn't that hard. It's literally the beginning of the game, and we let him know that he's all good. Then I go to get Blaze's ticket next.
Why is Blaze here, not Silver? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A different dimension? A separate... Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. Then where's Silver? Why didn't you bring him with you?
Then my character proceeds to embarrass themselves by bowing, even though they did not need to. Look, I get that you're really nervous, but please relax. Next was Rouge, who immediately tried to rob the conductor while my character was assuming that she was very polite and harmless.
I may not actually be the best at you're not. I'm fine. Kind of, but you're not.
Walking over to Shadow, who's brooding in the back as always, we collect his ticket and he asks if we have any gift bags, and my dumbass then says we don't, but we have plastic grocery bags. Why the fuck would he want that? We switched to our next two guests, Tails and Knuckles. We got Knuckles' ticket swiftly, and when getting Tails', my character offers him a snack.
Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have? I hope you're not just saying that because he's the youngest. No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. Are you sales pitching me? You're okay. Oh, never mind. This is just a thing.
My character then thinks Tails is normal now, but I'm over here thinking about all the crazy feats that he's pulled off at 8 years old, wondering how long it'll take before my character changes their mind. When we get to collecting Sonic's ticket, It occurs to me that my character doesn't actually know what he looks like.
Do you not know who? Okay. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. How do you not? What other blue hedgehogs exist in this universe? Seriously, I can't think of any that just straight up don't. Because Uncle Chuck is his uncle.
And finally, we get to the birthday girl and collect her ticket too. The conductor also gives her a key that lets her open any door on the train. That seems like a safety hazard, but okay. Now that that's all said and done, the conductor leaves to do his main job, and he reminds me to make sure everyone is having fun and staying safe.
You'll do everything in your power to make sure that our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. I'll try. I'm just a regular Mobian in this scenario, so I think they'll be fine without me, but like, I'll try. To be honest, this group seems exactly. That's exactly what I just said.
Amy begins to explain to each of her friends what their role is and how the murder mystery will work. Everyone gets to their places, and Amy and Tails stay with me in the dining car, since they aren't allowed to be the murderer, which kind of sucks because how funny would it be if Tails was the murderer? Anyway, we get to talking, but all of a sudden the train starts moving really, really fast. It stops it doesn't fully stop, it slows down really quickly. And we get thrown right into the supply closet.
We should go check on the others. Sarah, could you get the door? Of course, but there is something blocking the door. Can we all just push it to the side? Amy, give that fallen shuffle whack. I don't know if she should whack it. There's 3 of us. Can't we just push it up? Did you not bring your hammer with you? Let's find it. No, girl.
Tails then thinks something is off with Amy and asks for my help. I agree because I'd love to be Tails' Watson and we get to work investigating. I was starting to wonder if Amy tried to get us out already before we woke up, or if she locked us in on purpose.
I don't know what this is, but maybe she tried and no, there's no way her hammer would just break like that. What's this, a rod? You broke your hammer? The shelf blocking your exit. It's currently not budging. Hey Sarah, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it.
After gathering all our clues, we interrogate Amy, and this is where I get introduced to the real gameplay of the game.
Microwaved a chili dog. Murdered a suspect. I don't think she would have. My 2 things were either she tried to escape and failed, or she locked us in here on purpose, just to make things interesting. You have no argument here, you're grasping. Oh, so I don't... Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself. Well, you see, when I get stumped like this, I like to think, what would Sonic do? I don't know what Sonic would do. I'm not Sonic. I've never seen this. I thought this was just... I didn't think they had mini games in here. I'm nervous because I don't know. Oh. I was not expecting that. Not enough ring. Oh crap. That was my accident.
I'm so embarrassingly bad at this game, but we're not going to focus on that. Turns out, Amy tried to get us out, but broke her hammer while doing so, and then hid it because she was embarrassed. Apparently, the hammer was a spare, which explains why it broke so easily. Tails fixed it for her and then pointed out the shelf's weak spot so she could hit it and get us all out. After exiting the closet,
Wait, is that... Why is he folded over like that? It can't be.
Tails and Amy head out immediately to get the game started.
Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Oh, that's... He has wounds? Maybe my hand's on his wrist, but I don't... What? Hello?
Where is my first aid training? Seriously. Possible injury on the train, and I can't do nothing about it. Now, despite all that, we just leave him there and then head to the saloon car.
Why is this broken? Knuckles? Omo Chalice, what?
So when bringing up my concerns to Tails, he laughs, because of course he does.
Something doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. This is... Can we count this as confirmation bias? Is that what this technically is? Plus, Sonic, he does like to nap in a lot of strange places.
We then talk to Knuckles for a little bit, who seems to be agitated for some reason, heavy on the quotation marks, and proceed to look around the car.
Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Oh my god, I can click on it. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. What? Sarah, this is interesting. Oh, do you think Rouge was here? Since I've been wondering what this red part is. Just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles is really thick. No. One of them has a lipstick stain. Yeah. That's not Knuckles' color at all. I'd argue this is his color, but he doesn't wear lipstick, so. And there's food too. Kind of bland. Did someone lick the salt off them and put them back? That's disgusting. Or maybe they're just unsalted. You could have just said that first. There's some trash in here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on this is gonna come back. It's only a matter of time till this has to come back. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? I wonder. Do you have anything to say, Knuckles? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Maybe... was he playing against some other, like 2 other people and he just kept getting bad scores? Or was he just playing this game by himself? And where'd the other 2 go? I thought I told you to leave me alone. Like your hat, please don't beat me up. Why are these my only options? He's not gonna... I like his hat. I need to tell... Oh. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone.
Back to the gameplay again. For the first few times I was using WASD and feeling hard at it. After switching to the arrow keys, I did much better, thankfully. Not that it really matters because I still suck at this game. So we fixed the arcade machine to further prove our point, and I noticed that all of their names are food-based except 3. But that last one isn't immediately important. Vector was here competing with Knuckles to see who was better. Vector won by 1 point and Knuckles destroyed the arcade cabinet. After calling him out, Knuckles admitted to Vector and Rouge being here, but there was something else missing. Remember that extra name on the arcade cabinet's scoreboard? I noticed it, but at the same time didn't immediately clock it for what it was. But now in this moment, I knew exactly what it was.
Oh, is it Ultimate Life Form? Is it that one? Because this is it's just toast, apple, bread, bagel, candy. Do you think Shadow was here at some point? It was Shadow. I thought that this was kind of like weird, but I was just like, okay. I probably should have pointed it out, but it's okay.
Shadow was actually the one who taught them how to play the game, but before leaving, he gave Knuckles a key to lock the door after Vector left, because he left first. So with the first card completed, Tails and I left to find Vector, and we found him and Espio in the library car. Amy was there too, but she quickly left after gathering her information, so we talked to not all of Team Chaotix. Seriously, I literally just realized that Charmy is not here. Anyway, Vector explains to us that Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this car to get to their own respective locations. It's here that I noticed that Sonic was killed in the dining car, but he was supposed to be on the opposite end of the train.
Where is Shadow supposed to be again? I don't know what this is supposed to... This is the casino. I don't remember what this was supposed to be. And also, why is Sonic like all the way... Okay.
Very suspicious, but I don't really have any more information to start guessing stuff, so all I can do is make a note of it.
Every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one... The train manual, that's crazy. Why is the train manual open to the public? That doesn't seem very safe.
Vector basically confirms my theory and said he was bored and left his car, and then Espio was just left there to read the whole time.
Must have been a good read. What was the book? You don't remember the book, huh? You didn't think that far ahead. Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What are you reading in here that could be embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read?
Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I just think I have really bad depth perception. We discovered that Shadow passed by here when leaving the saloon, but Espio failed to mention that. I mean, sure, he could have been super absorbed into reading, but a ninja being that oblivious to his surroundings? Come on. Yes, we did test him on which book he was reading, which was the train manual, and he was telling the truth, but Tails and I weren't fully convinced of his innocence yet. At this point, I had a working theory. It's been established that Espio can climb walls. What if he opened the window and climbed out?
But how would Espio leave? The Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the sling car. The window.
I thought I was onto something, but during the investigation, I wasn't even allowed to examine that to determine if he could open it or not. And then I remembered the map layout of the cart, and that was when I discovered a place where he could sit that allowed Shadow to walk by him, and him and Shadow just not notice each other.
Oh, maybe like where Espio was sitting, it blocked his vision. What is this? Like, what is this? Like, if Espio was sitting here, he wouldn't have seen Shadow, and if he was absorbed in his book, then he wouldn't have heard anything. But also, you're a ninja, my guy.
We pointed this out to the duo, and they both confirmed that that was where Espio was sitting, clearing him of suspicion, for now. Hey, so this is my first video of 5, and thanks for watching. I'm still really nervous about talking out loud. I'm sure you can hear it, but I'll get better, I promise. Pretty excited to start my first channel. I've got a lot of growing to do with my editing. I'm still not fully sure how I want to edit, but I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Check out my other videos too. I made a few so you wouldn't get bored waiting for my next upload. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!